Shalom, shalom wa ahaba, Mishpachah, shalom wa ahaba. Peace and love, family, peace and love. It's your Naraya ben Yaounde, Nerea ben Yahuda ben Yasharel. Whatever your dialect may be, may I say shalom to you all, to the whole house of Yasharel, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, to wherever we've been driven to the lands of our captivity. I pray the Most High Yah, Bahashim Yahusha, finds you all in peace, love, and safety in this time of judgment, chaos, corruption, and deliverance for the people of the Most High Yah. Hallelujah. I want to say shalom to all the sojourners and the Gentiles as well. There is no hate over here, only love for the people of Yasharel. Hallelujah. Mishpachah, today I want to talk about tribal war. You see what I'm saying? And tribal war can be taken in many different kinds of ways. It doesn't just necessarily have to be the violence that we perpetuate on each other daily within our communities with the gang, gang, bang, bang. You understand? Right here where I'm from, in these divided states of wickedness, in the original slave state of Virginia, in this city called Portsmouth, a little small city, we done already had 9 to 11 murders already. Because last time I checked, they said 9, but on the news, at least 2 times since the last time I checked, somebody else done got shot and killed. So probably about 11 people done been killed already in my little small city right here in Virginia. And see, it ain't no so-called white man killed them 9 to 11 people. That was us killing us, Mishpachah. Now, I'm not saying that the so-called powers that should not be don't have an impact on the reason why our communities and the reason why the environment that we are choosing to live in is being flooded with the devil's trinity of sex, money, and drugs. You understand? But it is us who choose to go by or fall into the traps that have been set for us, Mishpachah. You understand? And the tribal war that we commit against ourselves, whether we be out here killing each other, robbing each other, stealing from each other, or even trying to destroy each other's credibility or destroy each other's name or destroy each other's ministry or assembly or whatever it is that we are doing that is war against ourselves. It will be judged even before the unbelievers. Tribal war amongst the people of Yasharel, tribal war amongst the Negros, tribal war amongst the Bantus, tribal war amongst the so-called black man, the so-called African American will be judged before the wickedness of the evildoers, Mishpachah, because that is something that the Most High cannot tolerate in order to establish his kingdom here upon the earth. He can't establish no kingdom amongst a bunch of Negroes that can't even agree to disagree and move forward toward building nation like we did in the days of Andalusia. You know, when the Israelites and the Moors, as descendants of Abraham, worked together in order to build a great nation. We can't even do that today, Mishpachah. So we will be dealt with for the murder, slaughter, killing of each other, and we will be dealt with for the destroying and discrediting and the backstabbing and the lying and the thievery that we do to each other, Mishpachah. You best believe that the Most High is going to put a fire upon all those who are perpetuating, who are influencing, and who are pushing discourse, conflict, and tension amongst the people. If you ain't out there talking about bringing unity to your people and you ain't out there trying to uplift your people, you know what I'm saying? Not bring unity to the whole darn world, because the Most High teaches us about separation. We are a set apart nation, but within the nation of Yasharel, within the so-called Negro Bantu community, we have to learn how to get along. You understand, Mishpachah? So I'm telling you the same way that I tell my own family, because my own family studies outside of me, and I tell them, if you come across some Israelite teacher that starts sounding like a niggerite and start trying to tell you why you need to keep listening to them and not listen to the brothers and sisters over there that's trying to do the same thing that they doing, you need to move on from that and study within the Ruach. You know what I'm talking about? Because you don't have time to be dealing with nobody that wake up in the morning thinking about how they going to destroy somebody else. You got a spirit on you. You understand? You got a spirit on you, Mishpachah. You know what I mean? And we're going to go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6. We're going to read verses 1 through 6. And then we're going to read verse 9 and 10. And then we're going to get up out of here. And we're going to let the word talk to us. Hallelujah. Mishpachah, First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 1. And it says, should any of you holding a matter against another go to be judged before the unrighteous and not before the Kodashim? So y'all out here snitching on each other, y'all out here backstabbing each other, y'all out here shooting each other over small matters, or taking each other to court to be judged versus figuring things out for yourself or coming amongst the saints. You're going to be judged for that. Do you not know that the Kodashim shall judge the world? And if the world is judged by you, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters? So if y'all going to be the rulers of the earth when the millennial kingdom reign and the Mashiach or the Messiah returns to establish his throne, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can't even figure out minor disagreements amongst yourself. Like within the Israelite community, y'all can't even agree to disagree on the virgin birth. Y'all can't even agree to disagree dealing with the Nephilim, you know what I'm saying? And the existence of giants within the Bible. Y'all can't agree to disagree on absolutely nothing. What in the world makes you think that you are fit to be the rulers of this earth, Mishpachah? Hallelujah. The Most High Yah is going to put a fire upon this with his right arm. You understand? Do you not know that we shall judge the messengers? We supposed to judge the angels. How are we going to judge the angels? We can't even judge ourselves. How much more matters of this life? If then you truly have judgments of this life, do you appoint them as judges who are least esteemed by the assembly? You put the lowest people ahead of the assembly. Some of the most morally and ethically degenerate people are out here the leaders of some of our camps and our assemblies. It is amazing to me how we as a people have a bad habit of putting the weakest people in the most powerful positions. Let me say that again. We as a people got a bad habit of putting the weakest people in the most powerful positions. And that's why we keep getting led off a cliff by these moral degenerates. You understand? I say this to your shame. Is it so that there is not a wise one among you, not even one who shall be able to judge between his brothers? Is anybody amongst us that can be able to judge and settle agreements within its brothers? I ain't seen it yet. But brother against brother goes to be judged, and that before the unbelievers. Let me say that again. But brother against brother goes to be judged, and that before the unbelievers. I mean, he gonna deal with your hating, backsliding, backbiting, you know what I mean, lying, thieving, you know what I'm saying, murderous self before he even deal with the people who don't even believe or call on his name. Before he even deal with the sinners, he gonna deal with you that's out here trying to destroy your own brothers and sisters. And I don't know why you think that being wicked is gonna allow you a place within the kingdom. Let's drop down in the same verse. In the same chapter, Slika Salak Li, to verse 9. We're going to read verse 9 and 10, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It says, do you not know that the unrighteous shall not inherit the reign of Elohim? Do not be deceived, neither those who whore, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, or homosexuals, nor thieves, nor greedy of gain, nor drunkards, nor revelers, partiers. Y'all that's in the club, y'all still in the club every weekend. Revelers, nor swindlers. Just donate this, just donate that. Let me get a little handout for this. Let me get a little donation for this. Pass the plate around, huh? Swindlers shall inherit the reign of Elohim, shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High Yah. You understand that, Mishpachah? So if you out here and you got a bad-minded spirit towards your brother, you out here putting mind energy about how you gonna destroy the next one, you gonna be left at the back of the line when it's time for the Most High to establish his throne in Zion. And with that, Mishpachah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. And always remember to keep the fire burning. A little more oil in my lungs. Hallelujah, Mishpachah. Keep your eyes open, stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. And remember that your redemption is near, Mishpachah. Don't be out here fighting amongst your brothers and sisters. If they got something that you don't disagree with or something you can't get down with, then you need to just move on. You understand? But don't be out here trying to destroy people that are trying to do the same thing you are and gather the 12 tribes of Yasharel. Hallelujah. Until we meet again, Kumar Yasharel, Kwam Yasharel, Rise, Yisrael, Shalom, Shalom. Salam, Mishpachah. Hallelujah.